Alex Munoz, Teurlings Catholic High School.
And quarterback.
Yes, sir.
Man, you got all the pressure on you here at Teurlings. You handled it pretty well as a junior.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I was at the East Ascension game. Super impressed with your skills athletically. Nobody could tackle you. I think every time EA came up on you, you got rid of it.
Oh, yes, sir.
Or that you would bait them and go out of bounds. So how did you learn all that? I know your dad's a college coach.
Yes, sir.
We'll get into that in a minute, but was that learned from your dad growing up? Is that just natural ability?
A lot of his natural ability, but me and my dad do work on like moves and situational, when to get rid of the ball, when to make a move or go out of bounds, stuff like that.
Could you keep yourself healthy? I mean, just...
Yes, sir, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can run when needed, throw when needed, work the clock, long drives. Y'all had a great team last year.
Yes, sir, we did a lot of good things.
Now you're back, got a lot of great players back again. Talk about your dad. I remember when he was at UL the first time with Hudspeth.
Yes, sir.
And I actually met him briefly, and then he goes to LSU and he coaches out of all quarterbacks, Joe Burrow.
Yes, sir.
And was invited to the Heisman Trophy show, only one of three coaches. I think it was Bergeron, Enzemanger, and then your dad. What was that like, seeing your dad at the Heisman Trophy?
It was awesome. I wish I was a little bit older so I could appreciate it better.
Yeah.
But looking back on it, it's crazy that that's even happened.
Because your dad got a lot of PT time on TV about working with Joe.
Oh, yes, sir.
Like from the field to upstairs with Enzemanger, right?
Yes, sir. And he'd always be right by Coach O, helping him out.
You ever talk to your dad about any of those games that year, like Clemson or Oklahoma? Because they had Jefferson and Marshall and Chase.
They were very spoiled with those three, so made things a little easier.
So your game, you're going to be a senior this coming year, 5'10", almost 5'11", great arm, high IQ of the game, can run. Where do you see yourself in college? I'm sure your dad has given you great advice since he's now at UL right now as a coach. But is there a system or a school that you like, or a couple that you like right now?
Well, there's a couple that I've been talking to that I like. I really just want to anywhere I can go play. Just doesn't matter. I'm not picky about it.
It doesn't hurt when your dad can say, okay, my son's over here, pick the phone up. And
yes, sir, that is helpful.
That'll help Coach Corville. And what do you think of your new coach, man? He's an alum.
I think he's awesome. I think he's doing a great job, and we're implementing a lot of good things into our program.
What do you need to work on as a QB your senior year?
Probably just, I would say scrambling, but being more of an elite scrambler.
Okay.
And then just deep ball accuracy, because we didn't throw it deep much last year. So
work on that post pass, some of those plays.
Yes, sir.
What's it like for the fans? I mean, you want to say anything toward the fans? They travel great.
Oh, yes.
I noticed the EA game that I went to was like 800,000 people there.
Yes, sir. We don't have to go as far as EA this year, so I think we're going to have a really good turnout.
Favorite colleges? I mean, am I dumb to ask you that? I mean, UL, LSU?
100% those two.
Those two.
Yes,
Is there a third?
Those are wherever my dad's coaching.
Because you grew up around those two. Right?
Yes, sir, for sure.
What's your fondest memory as a kid with LSU? Any memory that sticks out?
Definitely the national championship, and the SC championship. Just going on the field after the confetti, it was crazy.
You were a part of all that, yeah, with
Yes,
Dad.
sir.
How old were you when that happened?
I was in 6th grade.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
And then your dad went bowling every year with Hudspeth.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, that was a fun
like
time.
5 years in a row.
Yes, sir.
And you were younger then, right? You were.
I was even younger, yeah. So I couldn't even realize how crazy that was.
What's the hardest part about playing quarterback?
Staying composed, probably, and just being like the heart of the team. Like, people are following the way you're acting, so you need to stay composed.
Well, you said your dad's from California, and glad that you're here in Louisiana. I'm sure Coach is glad that you're Teurlings, but glad that he took a job at UL way back in the day. I got the Louisiana connections now. Like, what do y'all like? Natives now, right?
Yes, sir. I've lived here my whole life.
You said your dad's from San Diego?
He is.
Great place for football. That's Ricky Williams, I believe, was from San Diego.
Yes, sir.
Heisman Trophy winner. I know Coach remembers that. Reggie Bush and all those San Diego guys. Well, man, good luck to you. I know you're going to have a great team again. Who knows? This might be the year that y'all go to the Dome and play for all the Marbles.
Yes, sir. Hopefully.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.